Hi guys, Random here. Yes, back on the secret map. Let me start by starting. That's a good place to start. Hello. Right. Right. Let me tell you what's been going on. This is the spawn area. Okay, you spawn sort of there, just behind me, and yeah, we kind of thought, right, let's make it look interesting. So we built things. Let's go and have a look at them. We have here the... Oh, I've got so much stuff in my inventory. What can I get rid of temporarily? There we go. So we have here the book. Greetings and welcome to the land of Poopalotta Peepee, an ancient Incan tribe. Please travel through the park and adventure modes so you do not damage any artifacts or sites. The spirits of the ancients have been known to get restless, so we advise keeping an eye out for the weapons left here by the tribe all those years ago. They seem to do the trick. Dig sites are dangerous and we advise against visiting them. However, if you do, it's at your own risk, rewarding as they may be. Equip yourself ready to face other travellers on the way out this historic site, as it has been known to get quite vicious. Good luck and have fun. No littering. Right, so we have the start book written. We've got the start monument, kind of spawn place built, which leads you down here to the Inca Sinker boat hire, which is quite cool. It's a chest full of boats. Dig sites. Okay, right. Well, look, could be a dig site. You never know. As you go around the map, you're going to find stuff like this, which will lead you down. I'm going to show you this one. I'm not going to show you any more that I build, but you know, we have this being a work site. You know, safety equipment must be worn: hard hat, high vis, and safety boots. There are some spare tools here. Sharpness 5 shovels, yes. Deadly spoons. Well, you know, we are badge Patreons after all. So yeah, you can go down into the dig site if you wish to. This you will need to work your way through. As you get through here, you'll find that I'm an absolute bastard. So you will get places like this, which will spawn mobs. So hopefully you did pick up your shovel. I'm not going to put any spawners in, not here, because this is the start. So you work your way through, and oh look, there's some stuff there. Yeah. So yeah, you will need to be, you know, careful. PvE will be going from the word go. I'm going to set the time on the map to permanent day. That way, you know, you're not going to get absolutely wrecked by stuff out on the surface, but it does mean that in the caves and things, you're going to get zombies and skeletons and witches and endermen and all that sort of stuff. So the risk is high. But you could see there were bottles of enchanting, there were, yeah, all sorts that you could go and get. Now these, prop one, and it's just a stained leather vest. So we'll put that on. And there you go, look, high-vis vest. It's a work site, so you need to wear them. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, that's probably the construction person in me coming out. So there's the premise. The map, as I say, is kind of Inca stroke Aztec stroke that kind of theme. So no ultra modern builds, please. Also, this is a build. Right, this whole map is a build. Okay. That means you need to respect other people's stuff, and you know, I mean, it's the normal sort of, if you built something on a server, you don't expect people to grief it. This whole map is a build. Please don't grief it. You know, there have been people come on and, I won't say abuse, because that's wrong. They've come on and had fun, which is good, but they've had fun at the expense of littering the map with, you know, millions of mobs and stuff like that. You need to be a bit careful with that, because once this build is done, I'm checking the horses now because people have been riding them and they've got horses with saddles on. Yeah, once this map is done, it will be saved. So you need to be a little bit careful about what you leave behind, because we don't really want people sort of spawning into a map thinking it's all going to be great and then getting absolutely blown at bits by 1,000 charged creepers that somebody thought would be funny. So yeah, just bear that in mind, folks, when you're on here. You know, it's okay to have a bit of fun, no problem with that at all, but just make sure you clean up after yourself. I have found horses, like I say, with saddles on and things like that, which you don't expect. You know, you wouldn't expect to see them in an adventure map. So yeah, look, another hole randomly saving you from. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. That's where we're going with this. I've heard from a few people now who have got some pretty cool ideas with what they would like to do. Let's build you like that. There we go. You don't look quite so artificial now, do you? Yeah. Yeah, I've heard from a few people now with some pretty cool ideas of what it is they would like to do on their builds. And I mean, the one Badge mentioned was pretty epic. So yeah, he might be looking possibly for a little assistance with that when he gets started on it, because it does sound pretty big. So I don't know. He may not. But if you're not on here, you never know, will you? So if you are interested, let me know. I'll add you to the whitelist. Everybody that joins on here does get opt. Where you're supposed to be building it. Well, Schmittez, if you were on the TeamSpeak, or if you message me and let me know when you're about, I'm more than happy to have a chat with you, sir. And then we can kind of nail down what it is that you need to be doing. Glass blocks, right. Let me talk to you about glass blocks. Glass blocks have been placed to stop people from being able to leave an area. Okay, so you're up here. Remember, you're in adventure mode. You can't break anything. Rah, rah, rah. Not going anywhere. Right. Now, the idea of this is that we do a, texture pack which will be vanilla, but glass blocks will be clear. Okay, so you won't be able to see them. But it will stop you being able to leave an area. Now, this area here is going to be the first stop off on the river. And there's going to be like a villagey type build thing here, with traps, puzzles, prizes, all sorts of stuff that, you probably want to get in and have a go at to get some decent gear. But see, I'm not a big fan of this, but you can get out of it, so I'm going to leave it be. So yeah, you'll want to go in there, but we don't really want people being able to run out the side. So you come in the entrance. Not entirely sure how this will be built, whether it will be built in a circuit fashion, so it leads you round, in a certain direction, or whether it will be a bit of a free-for-all. Lots of builds, you decide which ones you want to go in. Could be either way. Could just be one huge build. Don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that will be the first stop, if you like. It's going to be interesting. It certainly will be. I think what we'll do as far as places of interest on the map. Oh, there's somewhere else I need to go and investigate and make sure it's not a death trap. Can you get out of that? You can. Right. Yeah, places of interest on the map. Beacon it. If you find something that looks really, really cool, like, I don't know what this is. There's something here. They've put a beacon. Could be something. Could be nothing. Yeah, I can't exactly see what they've tried to mark here, but yeah. So yeah, have a look round, and if you do find something like a spawner, no, we've got a desert village there. T Snow Crash is dealing with this one, and he's got himself a little pallet going on over there. This here, very cool, but also very deadly. So we need to, you see here, I've been in here, put some redstone torches. You've got your natural chests in there. We need to do something with this. It's a spider spawner, so shouldn't be too bad to deal with in adventure mode. I don't know if they can get out of there. They might be able to. Can you get out of there? Are you going to move? You're not, because I'm in creative, aren't I? Yeah. Oh, there you go. They're spawning now. I don't think they can actually get out of here, which is interesting, because you can open the chests from quite a way away. So you might be able to have just one person fighting them off, while the other one is trying to get in there. So yeah, but it gives you an idea of what kind of stuff we're looking at. Need to kind of make a damage-free way down and way out for this, which shouldn't be too bad. We can turn it into a dig site. So yeah, it's quite big. It is quite big, and the idea is it's going to take about an hour, 90 minutes to get from one end to the other, which I think is a decent amount of time. And then obviously you've got your UHC bit at the end, which I think is going to be quite cool, because by the time you get through here, you'll have picked up maybe some health potions. You'll possibly, if you're lucky, golden apples. You know, all the things that you need. All the things you need. And then, of course, using a bit of the old command block trickery, we could put people into survival mode when they get to the end. So, proper UHC rules will apply. There we go. So, if you're not involved, and you want to be, then let me know in the comments. As I have said before, this is mainly for badge Patreons to get involved with. Although, if I do know who you are, and you know, it's a trust element thing. If I know who you are and I've known you a while, then yeah, maybe you also could get involved if you would like to. So, there we go. Right. tapping out stuff onto a document. What I really need to do is I really need to write like a project plan for this, and give people a set direction to work to. I'm hesitant to do that because I'd like this to be fun. I don't really want this to turn into work. So if you are interested and you are unclear on what it is you should be doing, I think Schmidt has left a thing over there. Just contact me and ask whatever questions you have, and we'll get to it. We'll sort out what it is you're unclear on, and we'll clear that up. Hopefully to your satisfaction, and get you, to a point where you're happy. You know what you're up to, what should and shouldn't be done, that sort of thing. That's not to say that I'm ruling this with an iron fist, because I'm not. The reason I want a theme is so that all the builds tie in, because everyone's got a different building style. So I'd like all the builds to tie in together. I'd like the theme of the map to carry through. That's pretty much the only building rule, if you like. Other than that, let your imagination run wild. If you've got some devilishly difficult puzzle, build it. We'll get a few people to try it. If it's too hard, then we might need to simplify it a bit. But yeah, have fun with it. Have fun with it. But like I say, the whole map is a build. So respect the whole map, please. Anyway, that's enough from me. Gives you a little update of what's been going on. Most of what I've done is terraforming, really. Just trying to find places people could get stuck and get rid of them. But now I've started, putting a few blocks down. And, yeah. Starting to come together. Right, thank you ever so much for watching, guys. But for now, it's Random signing off. Take care, and I'll see you again in the next one.